Well, I guess you're next.
Hold on, now I have to cough. Systems recalibrated. Welcome back to another episode of the Very Cool Podcast. My name is Boinks.
And I'm CJ. Okay.
A little bit of a stall there, but that's okay.
Are you leaving the
My name is
systems
Liam.
recalibrated?
I probably will. We'll see what happens when I get there. But my name is Liam. He's Connor.
Hello.
And
Also known as CJSiev.
Yeah. But yeah, so today, hopefully you've noticed, it's pretty cool, but we have 2 microphones now. So that's pretty awesome. It was my birthday the other day, and I got a microphone. So that's
Happy
pretty
late
awesome.
Birthday, Liam.
Connor got it for me.
I got
so that's
the
pretty
microphone.
awesome. But yeah, I guess that's what I've been up to.
Pay out of my own blood money goes into his microphone. It's all for the podcast.
No,
grind.
it's not. I just needed another I have to sneeze. Oh, did you see the audio like flared red?
Leave just the silence.
The 10
moment
seconds of
us
silence.
staring at each
I
other.
was just recalibrating.
Leave it.
Yeah, I probably will. But yeah, no, I wanted a new microphone. My other microphone wasn't the best quality, but it has this sweet arm on it, so I'm probably gonna see if it's a snowball, the new one I got. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe attach the snowball to the other one. I think I'll be able to. But I really like the arm on it. The snowball's kind of heavy, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm going to start with what I've been up to because it kind of blends into what I was saying.
I didn't even get to ask. This is 2 weeks in a
Okay,
row.
yeah, sorry. I'll let you do it.
What have you been up to?
Connor,
no, the moment is gone. You've
Connor,
wasted
say you're
it.
funny. Say you're funny. Go
What have you
for it.
been up to?
I interrupted you. One more time.
The moment's gone.
Okay, it's
ruined.
fine.
What have you been doing, Liam?
Thank you.
I figured the intro would last longer.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was so
whatever.
hyped because you robbed me of it last week.
And the week before, I
Or I
think.
guess 2 weeks before. It's been a while since we've recorded.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy.
What have you been up to, Liam?
He said the thing. So, I have been doing birthday shenanigans pretty much the whole time. Went to a couple of parties. That was pretty cool. Went on a cabin trip. That was pretty sweet. That wasn't for my birthday, but I mean, it was like really close to it. But yeah, so I haven't been doing much practical things other than partying hard. So it's been pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's been pretty good. I've been working, and chilling, and chillaxing. It's been pretty good. It's been kind of fire.
The classics.
But yeah, what about you?
Well, I've been up to a little more than you have, but less of a party rager.
Wow. I'm a party machine.
About a week and a half ago, I went up to, there's this place just north of Edmonton called Jurassic Forest.
Oh, God. I
Um,
forgot you went there.
it's a big forest. It's like some trails through a forest, but along the path they've put like animatronic dinosaurs along it. It's not good, but I'm an easy man to please. There's something very special about turning the corner and just seeing like a herd of Parasaurolophus just hanging out, moving. It's the large hadrosaur with the
with the
large
duck bill.
crest.
Oh, no, it's the head on the... Oh, yeah,
It has the
yeah.
crest on the back of its head.
Parasaurolophus.
It's a
My homie Parasaurolophus.
Parasaurolophus.
Should I lower my Mikey Spiky?
No, we're good. You keep leaning back, so...
Okay. Well, I feel like...
Its Parasaurolophus is a Lambeosaurian.
yeah, of
Late
course
Cretaceous, I believe about 70 million years ago, if I remember correctly.
Obviously. Taking the
It
words
is
right out my
kind of
mouth.
funny when you see, like, they have a couple late Permian animals, like a Dimetrodon,
Yeah, I mean,
or-
I'm more of an early Permiodon man myself, but...
or a Gorgonopsid they have.
Yeah, Gordon.
It's just
Gordon
very funny
Robson.
to see Permian animals.
So funny, dude.
In the middle
Literally,
of...
what a knee slapper.
Let me finish
seeing
my sentence. Funny to see Permian animals in a very lush, evergreen, look kind of swamp area. The Permian era was of course known for its many swamps and evergreens, and not being an apocalyptic wasteland.
If you still happen to be here,
Let me talk about dinosaurs. Let me have this.
It got really boring there for a second. Top 3 funniest things of all time. Number 1, the Permian era. Number 2 and 3, they don't matter. Only number 1 matters. I don't even know what the... Is it Permian? Am I even saying that right?
Permian era, yeah.
I don't even know what that is. He's going to
it-
explain it. I shouldn't have said anything. It's actually after the The big explosion. All the dinosaurs died.
No, it's before the dinosaurs showed up. So it's the time period.
It's BC.
Following
It's
the
BD, before dinosaur.
following the Carboniferous era.
Give me that sweet, sweet Earth lore.
It was the Permian. It was not a good time in life history.
Totally sucked.
It was predominantly dominated by synapsids, which are where mammals are synapsids.
Oh, I'm a synapsid.
And at the very end of the Permian was the largest mass extinction in Earth history. About maybe two, maybe two, but maybe just one. It's a whole thing. At the very end of the Permian, there was two, but also mostly usually just considered one extinction. Wiped out about 95% of all
Genres?
Genus.
What, to go like R&B or something?
Shut up. Species, we'll say. So that's a lot for those keeping track at home.
Yeah, I was counting the numbers. I had my calculator out.
The K2 or KT extinction, which is what took out the dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period.
Kraft Tinner.
Cretaceous Tertiary. Which Cretaceous doesn't start with a K. I don't know why it's the KT extinction.
I knew it started with a C. I've been to dinosaurs before.
You've been to dinosaurs?
I've been to the museum. I feel like saying I've been to dinosaurs.
It's funny.
Like the best is the what's it called? The one in Drumheller?
The Royal Tyrrell Museum.
That's the best dinosaur museum in the world, right?
Up there. I
mean, it's like
the
best in North America, probably.
It's maybe the Chicago Field Museum, which I've never been to.
Well, yeah.
Or the New York
road
Museum.
Trip. Gamers go see the Chicago.
No
what is it called? Chicago.
The Chicago Field Museum.
I want to go to Chicago to
Field
eat the
Museum.
deep ass pizzas. I'll go for the pizzas. I'll go for the deep dish pizza. You go for the deep dish lore.
Oh, nice. That's a nice line. But anyways, the one that took out the dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period was about 65% of all genre.
I don't like the word genre in that scenario.
It's not genre. It's not spelled the same way like a music genre. It's Genera, not Genre.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's not...
you know what a genus versus a species is, right?
Yes, I do.
You get the genus, the species, and then the cultivar.
This is the most boring podcast of all time.
It's fine. I will find it interesting.
I think it's slightly interesting. Maybe.
But with animals, it's just the two. But I do find it very funny that at this Jurassic Forest, there is the very first animatronic you see in the lobby is Troodon.
I thought it was a giant tree.
No, in the lobby. Like the first animal you see
is okay, yeah, sorry.
Troodon, which is not a valid genus. Because the animal is they basically found it in like the 1800s or something like that, or early 1900s, whatever. They found a single tooth. The name Troodon means wounding tooth. Just one little tooth.
Yeah.
That's it.
So they named the whole animal off of one tooth?
So now in last like 10, 15 years, they've kind of gone back. It's like, there's not much to go off on this. This is not a valid genus at the moment until we find more stuff.
Wait, I'm going to insert this earlier if it makes sense, or I'm going to cut it. So a genus would be like Tyrannosaurus and the species would be Rex?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yes. There was actually a study earlier this year, which they've already gone back on, called, where they introduced two new species of Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus imperator and Tyrannosaurus regina.
Imperator?
Imperator.
That is badass.
Yes. So, do you want to know what it means?
No. I mean, yes,
so,
sorry.
Tyrannosaurus rex translates to king tyrant lizard.
King Tyrannosaurus means
Tyranno is tyrant. Saurus is lizard, despite dinosaurs not being lizards.
Yeah.
And the rex is king, because it's Latin, that it goes beforehand.
Yeah.
Imperator is emperor tyrant lizard, and then Regina is queen tyrant lizard. Those are some goddamn exceptional names.
Yeah, that's really
Those are amazing names.
Wait, which one was Imperator?
Emperor.
Emperor king lizard.
Emperor tyrant lizard.
That is badass.
It's a badass name.
That's some good dino lore.
It's...
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked for 12 minutes already.
I've talked for dinosaurs
Holy shit.
for 12 minutes, yes.
Time flies when you're having the most boring conversation. Just kidding. I'm actually mad invested.
The evidence that was presented for to make the distinctions was mostly based on dentition, so teeth.
Dentistry.
Yeah. It was mostly based on small subtleties in like the skull and primarily their dentition, but last month or so, people have made papers about that paper,
Yeah.
basically just saying, no, that's not real. Don't ignore it. There's just Tyrannosaurus Rex at the moment.
Call me crazy, but I think Connor studies paleontology.
If you haven't noticed, I like dinosaurs.
Connor reminds me of a certain someone called Ross Geller.
Hey. None of that shit.
Yeah, I know.
He was a paleontologist, and name ever. If he ever talks about it in school, it's just not. It's
Yeah, I
nothing.
know.
It means nothing.
Yeah, it's
There was a
pretty funny.
guy at work. He was
Yeah, you
like,
told me that.
I sell trees as my job. So I was answering some questions about it. He's like, the guy I was talking to was like, damn, you know a lot about this. Do you go for school about this? I'm like, no, I'm actually in school for paleontology. He's like, oh, like Ross Geller? And I almost punched him in the face. That's not true.
I think hearing the... Yeah, I didn't
I
actually...
didn't lay a finger on him, and I didn't actually want to. This is a joke.
I think hearing the words Ross Geller in public, like regular, everyday conversation is like a jump scare in...
It's like a dragon shout in
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Ross Geller. Everybody falls to their, like, on their asses. I don't know. That's pretty much all I've been up to. What about you?
I have did a couple other things, not dinosaur related, I swear.
Oh yeah, you're still on topic number 1 of Jurassic Forest.
That's all I had to say. It was really fun. I had a
Jurassic
good time.
Forest is
Also, I
funny.
kicked my girlfriend's ass in mini golf.
Their mini golf was fun.
I won by 1 point.
Last time I was there like a million years ago, it was pretty good.
I also saw the new Ghostbusters.
There was a new Ghostbusters?
Yeah, last year.
That's not new. Sorry, I'm
It,
sleepy. It's currently like 8:30 p.m.
I'm not a huge fan of the original Ghostbusters. I've never seen the second one.
The one with Bill Murray and
The first one, yeah.
what's the guy who makes the vodka?
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. I like the first one.
The first one's good. I like it, but I haven't seen it since I was a little kid. I've
good.
never seen the second one, and the 2016 one sucks. But
The
then,
2016 one was... It's terrible,
It's a
but
bad
it's nowhere
movie.
near as bad as people say it is.
no. It's
Sorry.
not good, but
Criminally overhated movie. It is like a solid 3 out of 10.
it's a bad movie.
It's terrible,
It's actually
but mad
when I
overhated.
first watched 2016, I was disappointed at how just not it or at that it wasn't as bad as
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I was told.
I was a little disappointed because it was
Yeah.
like honestly not like I genuinely laughed at
There's
a couple of
good
points.
jokes. Yeah.
Like Chris Hemsworth's character, pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like it's actually a pretty good movie at points. At points,
Moments.
heavily in moments.
Seconds.
It's like really like not good,
No, it's
but
a
it
bad
does
movie.
have good parts.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the worst Ghostbusters movie. Is it? I haven't seen this movie.
I've never seen 2.
Yeah,
but,
that doesn't count. Well, I already know it's worse than the classic, but
The
I don't know.
the new one
how's
is
the new one? Yeah.
actually okay.
Really? That's
had
a
a
Finn
good-
Wolfhard one, right?
Yeah. I thought it was fine. The original Ghostbusters show up in it for a little bit. That was kind of cool.
Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah, he's in it.
Did he sell his vodka?
That was all I was thinking the whole time.
His
It's like,
triple
Dan,
distilled
what are
True
you
Herkimer
doing here?
Diamonds vodka?
Oh, speaking of Dan Aykroyd,
Uh-oh.
I'm also working on a video right now by the director of the original Ghostbusters. I'm not going to say what it is for spoiler reasons. You better follow youtube.com/CJSiev for when it comes out.
When's it coming out?
Eventually.
When are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. I barely started. I haven't even finished recording the whole thing.
It's coming out tomorrow.
I've been so delayed working on... Well, I've been doing this for starters, and I've just been really busy.
I've been mad busy.
But Dan Aykroyd shows up in it, and I'm like, shit. And I didn't remember this at all until I rewatched the movie. I've seen it before, but like, shit, Dan, what are you doing here? You here to sell me? You here to sell me vodka? I think that's a joke in the video. That's
Spoilers for your video.
yeah,
that hasn't
spoiler
come
for my
out.
video that probably won't come out for like 3 weeks yet because I'm going away for like 3 days tonight. Which is why we're recording tonight at 8:30.
That's why we're recording at literally 8:30. It's our last opportunity to. We really pushed her to the end.
Yeah. Anyways, it was fine. It was a couple weeks ago I watched it, and then last night, I watched, and you were there too.
I was?
Yeah. We
Oh,
watched
Sea
the
Beast.
Sea Beast
That new
on
Netflix movie.
Netflix.
Holy shit, that was so good.
It's really good.
It was like a solid 8 out of 10.
I don't feel like dedicating the whole episode to it.
No, me neither.
I thought
for
it was
sure
really
not.
good.
I don't think it's worth really talking about.
It's just Moby Dick mixed with How to Train Your Dragon.
It was.
But it was good.
It was way too long. I think
You
they
coulda cut
could have
like an
cut a
hour
lot
out.
of it out, but Yeah, the two main characters were so good.
They were amazing.
Like, honestly, every character was so good.
Sexy animated Carl Urban and then the little girl. They were both really good.
Yeah, and the other guy, the villain, well, villain in quotation marks,
Crow.
the captain guy,
Yeah.
Captain Crow, he was actually pretty cool
He's
too.
badass.
I thought, okay, I watched a trailer for this movie, a while ago, and when I saw Captain Crow, I thought, this guy needs a beard. This is very specific. That's not important at all. But I thought this character model should have a beard. But watching in the movie, I can safely say he didn't need a beard.
Nah.
I just think he has a small chin.
I did kind of wish that the movie was just like an hour and a half of them just hunting monsters.
Yeah.
It does the How to Train Your Dragon thing where it's like they're just misunderstood. And don't get me wrong, I actually think it was well done.
I think it was almost okay.
It's not as
I'm
good
not
as
gonna
How to
say
Train
how
Your
to.
Dragon.
It's not as good as How to Train Your Dragon.
No, How to Train
But
Your
it
Dragon
was
is one of the best
pretty
anime
good.
movies ever made. But yeah, the Sea Beast was pretty good.
Yeah, I would. What are you gonna give it out of 10?
Like an 8.
8? I would go 8
I
for
enjoyed
sure.
it. It was
8
really
and a half,
good.
I
It
think.
was really good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really good.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's about it.
I think honestly, it might be time to switch into the tote.
I got one more thing I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Tonight, I gotta stay up till midnight. I gotta
Why?
work early tomorrow, cause new Lego drops tomorrow, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the mall at 8 a.m. to buy it.
I can't. I gotta work tomorrow. One of my buddies asked me, "Is like, dude, we're going to the mall that morning." I'm like, sorry, man, I gotta work.
I'm going tomorrow at 8 a.m.
It's so
gonna be
I gotta
awesome.
stay up late tonight. Gotta snag that before I never get them again.
Yeah.
So stupid. This new attack tank or assault tank. I can't remember what the set's called. The TX tank with the purple clone troopers and Mace Windu.
I don't know what the set's called, but yeah, I know what you're talking
I can't remember the exact name of the set, but
Is it coming back in stock too?
I hope so because I might not ever get it because I missed it. I missed the pre-order.
I missed it too. I don't really like that one as much.
by
I
the-
love the figures in that one, but
Mhm.
I don't think
By
it's
the
worth
time
it.
I found out about the pre-order, it was already gone.
I really want that ATTE that's coming out.
It's delayed,
That's
though.
why I was going to the mall tomorrow, but it's delayed. So I'm just gonna go and I think I'm gonna get the new BD one, but we'll see what happens. I might get the Inquisitor one, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
anyways,
excited for this new way. We've already talked about these sets.
yeah,
Some of them.
I think that pretty much wraps up what we've been up to,
I think so.
and I think we're gonna have a longer tote today, so I think we best
We best
switch
speed
into it
up.
pretty soon.
Sorry, rambled about dinosaurs for 20 minutes.
No, it's all good. It's fine.
Sorry, I sounded a little, as far as we can tell from the previous audio.
I'll do some work in the after things. but
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
sounded a bit echoey in the previous section. We've maybe fixed it now.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll
Hopefully,
check after.
I'm not re-recording it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I think it should be a-okay. Okay, so today's gonna be kind of a longer episode, we think. So we're gonna have 2 more things to talk about, and
Before
we're
our
gonna
tote.
speed run them.
Number
3,
one.
2, 1, Connor, go!
The KOTOR remake, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars game,
Yeah, with Revan.
canceled.
I am pissed off.
I'm so mad. Well, it says delayed indefinitely.
Indefinitely does not mean forever.
But it's-
Indefinitely means forever until said otherwise.
Indeterminate.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's never coming out.
It's not coming back. And that really sucks.
I was really excited to play
because
this one.
I have never played a classic KOTOR.
Neither have I.
And I want to experience it.
Me too.
And that 2-millisecond teaser we got of just Revan was so cool.
Yeah, really
And
disappointed
I'm
by
kind of
this.
mad that we didn't get any more, but that's fine.
Because yeah, like you, same as you, I've never played KOTOR, and I was
Yeah.
really looking forward to this one. Star Wars games under Disney, and this is not a hot take. Abysmal.
Yeah.
There are more games that were put out in 2005.
Not the quality of the games.
No, not the
amount of
qualities.
games.
The amount. Yeah, the amount of more Star Wars games came out in just 2005 than all of it under Disney and EA. It is so disappointing. And that Eclipse game as well. Like there's more games announced. Jedi Fallen Order 2, that one's gonna come out. So hyped. That Eclipse game probably never coming out.
I think it will, but I think just a long time. I think like 10 years.
Well, the
Apparently
company
2027.
is having issues though.
Of course.
Yeah, so that means it's probably never coming out.
Really?
There's that was it Activision that was making a new game?
I have
I
no
think-
idea. I
Yeah,
haven't really
like
been following it.
it's so disappointing. They made some great games under Disney and EA. I never played 2015 Battlefront, but after they fixed it, 2017 Battlefront, is amazing.
No, it's not.
I love it.
Sorry, I'm not gonna.
The
I'm not
multiplayer-
gonna be able to agree with you.
The
on that.
multiplayer is awesome.
Battlefront 2 is
I hate the campaign.
one of the worst games I've ever played.
Really?
It's great, but
I
it's
love
so
I
bad.
love the multiplayer,
I feel like
but it got canceled and
Battlefront
then they
2
rushed
just
it.
has like the
It's-
most potential ever,
Yeah, they
and
didn't
it's
capitalize
so
on it.
good sometimes, but it's so boring and nothing.
I'll
for
give you
sometimes.
that. And the campaign blows.
The campaign is irrelevant. It's so bad.
The,
I don't know. The main part of the game, the multiplayer,
awesome.
it's really
Especially the Cold War stuff.
cool sometimes. It's really immersive, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I think there's just something off about it. It's just I don't know. There's something weird about Battlefront 2. But
like
it is a good game and it is really immersive, but it's like really not that good.
And then they have Fallen Order, which was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Fallen Order was amazing.
Fallen Order is a masterpiece. Other than the glitches, but it's
Other
pretty
than a
good.
few glitches and the stupid slides.
Yeah, the slides
didn't
were
work at
glitchy,
all.
Yeah.
And Squadrons they made, which I actually haven't played.
Yeah, but apparently it's good.
Apparently it's good, but it's not really into that kind of game.
Yeah.
And a few mobile games. And that's it. Oh, and some Lego games, I guess. But no, 2 Lego games. Force Awakens, which I haven't played because I don't really care about it, and Skywalker Saga, which we've talked about on this show.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
That is just
It's so pathetic. They've had it for
disappointing.
7 years, or more than 7 years.
something like that.
They've
I can't
had it. Well,
remember.
Force Awakens was 7 years ago, which is crazy to me. But like they've had it for so long. Like, why have they not?
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. Kind of sucks. But yeah, it
It's-
sucks. KOTOR's
That's
gone.
all I wanted to talk
It's
about. I
whatever.
wanted to just get mad about that.
All right, what's next?
Comic-Con happened. San Diego Comic-Con. Most of it that happened, I do not give a fuck about.
I
That
don't care.
D&D that D&D Thieves Among Us trailer, whatever it was called.
That one looks kind of
Looks
good.
fine. Don't care.
I will probably see it.
DC. You know what?
Okay.
Actually, slightly related on DC. You know what DC stands for?
These cuts.
Detective Comics.
That's what DC
So it's
stands
Detective
for?
Comics.
D stands for
DC Comics means
Oh.
Detective Comics.
Oh, that's
If I
funny.
remember right. Wait, did I make that up? Give me 1 second.
While he's googling that, there were also a bunch of Marvel shows that came out.
No, I'm
as
not done
well.
on DC.
Ooh,
Yeah,
one for builders.
Detective Comics. I didn't make
Yeah,
that
okay,
up.
so it means Detective Builders or Builders.
They hyped it up that it was going to be a huge event, and it just wasn't for DC. Like, they showed a Black Adam trailer, which was just more of what we've seen. Looks good.
Still haven't watched a single Black Adam trailer.
It looks-
probably gonna go see the movie.
It looks good. I'm not going to
I
lie.
think it does look kind of cool. I've seen some clips on TikTok.
Dr. Fate looks tight, but I kind of hate the helmet.
Does he look
um,
like Deadpool?
No, that's Adam Smasher.
Yeah, the guy who's like blue Deadpool.
He really does look like
I don't
Deadpool.
think they ripped it off, but how did they let that slide?
He's got the patches. He's got the white
it looks
eyes,
exactly like Deadpool.
and the color scheme is very similar. It
I
looks
don't
a
know how
lot
they
like Deadpool.
how they didn't catch that.
I-
Yeah. Anyways, continue about Dr. Fate.
The
Dr.
helmet.
Fate's got the helmet. The,
He's
the
got
metal
the gold
helmet with the line down the middle.
I'm not like a Dr. Fate connoisseur, but I've always thought he was pretty cool.
I have never read a comic book in my life. I would like to state that. I don't know. I can't get into comics. I don't like comics. They're dumb.
It's so much to get into.
Yeah.
Like, I like to kind of follow comics,
when
and I do
movies-
read some.
When Marvel movies, DC movies don't follow the comics, I have literally zero problem with that. Some people are like, duh, that's not for the comics. You can't do that.
Depends on the change.
This isn't a comic. It's a movie. Who cares?
Sometimes the change is better. Sometimes
Most
the change
of the times
is
it
worse.
is better.
Depends on the context of that movie.
It's usually better. I don't even care. I haven't read any comics, so I don't
Depends.
know, but it's usually better. I
But
don't
if
care.
you look at something like X-Men 3, where they like speed through or Dark Phoenix, same thing with the same exact storyline that they're basing it off of.
Or X-Men Origins with Deadpool.
Yeah, where they're like speeding through it and changing things to make it worse.
Yeah, that's
it,
fair.
It can be.
But I don't
for
like
worse.
the X-Men movies anyway. So they're
Some
dumb.
of them are good. I'm not talking about X-Men.
Yeah, we can't
I
get
will
into
talk
this. We
about
need to-
X-Men
we-
movies for hours.
We said we were gonna speedrun. We've been recording for 10 minutes. So keep her up.
It
What's
looks, and then we got a Shazam trailer. Looks pretty fun. You know what I think happened?
What?
I think that they were supposed to have a big reveal. Like, they were going to announce that Henry Cavill was coming back as Superman or something, and I think he bailed.
Huh.
There was like a rumor that he got COVID.
Oh damn.
I think he bailed. I think that was the thing they were going to
That
show, and he
sucks.
didn't come in.
That sucks.
Because
That's
Henry Cavill is amazing as Superman.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's pretty cool.
Okay, I can't talk about DC
Okay,
for too
what's
long.
next?
We are still trying to speedrun this.
DC's dumb. That's all.
Marvel Slate, I think. So Marvel's Phase 5 got fully mapped out for us.
It looks pretty cool.
Looks pretty good.
I'm
Apparently,
excited.
Black Panther 2 is going to cap off Phase 4, which we got a trailer. Looks really
I
good.
still haven't watched it. But
Really? You didn't watch it?
I haven't. I don't watch trailers.
Black Panther 2 looks really fucking good.
I should really start watching
It's-
trailers.
I'm really excited
I'll
for
check that one out after we record this.
So Phase 5 will consist of Ant-Man and the
Don't read them
Wasp.
all. They've all read it.
Okay, but
I think the most excited I am is for the Avengers movie. There's 2 Avengers.
There are
What's
2.
the one with Kang?
The Kang Dynasty
That
and
one
then
I'm most
Secret
excited
Wars.
for. I'm not very excited for Secret Wars.
I mean, it's going to be part 1, part 2, let's be honest.
Yeah, probably.
But Secret Wars in the comics...
Is that what's like ending? Is that like gonna be the new Endgame?
Yeah.
Oh,
Secret
so there's
War-
gonna be
there are-
there's no Avengers like Age of Ultron in this one.
No, well, it's going to be Thunderbolts.
What's Thunderbolts?
Some sort of Suicide Squad.
Ah, damn.
It's where a whole bunch of villains get together to be basically a little team. So
I
you
bet
know
it's gonna have Morbius
Elaine
in
from
it.
Seinfeld
Elaine from Seinfeld.
Elaine from
oh yeah,
Seinfeld
with
has been
Captain America. evil
coming
Captain
in a couple
America.
times.
Yeah.
She's building Thunderbolts.
Ow.
What did you just do?
It's not my thing I was playing with.
Oh,
Continue.
she's been building Thunderbolts, I think.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it's going to consist of, I think, Yelena, evil Captain America, U.S. agent.
Yeah. Evil Captain America.
Yeah, I believe Ghost from Ant-Man and the
Do I know who
Wasp.
that is? Oh yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, probably more we haven't seen of.
Morbius.
Morbius. Yeah,
I don't know why I'm here, but I think it has something to do
yeah,
with
he's gonna go off to do something with Spider-Man. I should watch Morbius. I haven't seen.
We're not talking about Morbius.
No.
If we
I've seen some of it. I haven't seen the
I
whole
have
thing.
never seen Morbius, and I'm keeping it that way till I die.
I think there are Secret Wars. There's 2 Secret Wars in the comics. One of them, basically, this guy named the Beyonder grabs a whole bunch of superheroes and villains, just puts them in an arena, and has them fight. I'm gonna be honest, I've never read it, so nobody correct me.
I've
Then the
never read
second
it
one
either.
is like stuff to do with like Doctor Doom and stuff, and it's more
Hopefully
like
it's Doctor Doom. We haven't even seen Doctor
more
Doom
of like
yet.
multiverses crashing together. I think it's gonna be more based on the second one because people
Yeah.
like the second one more.
Um.
The main things I'm pretty hyped for: Guardians Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Guardians Galaxy is
Guardians of the
amazing.
Galaxy's best.
Daredevil series.
I don't really care about
The
that.
Netflix Daredevil series, which I have seen the first 2 seasons of. I never finished the third one because I haven't seen Defenders or Jessica Jones or anything else. Which I will watch all of them. The first 2 seasons are beyond amazing. It's the Dark Knight of superhero TV.
Yeah, I'll check it
It's exceptional. I sure hope that the Blade movie is R.
out. I don't know. It might
Blade-
be. I bet it will.
Blade's gonna be real tricky.
Deadpool 3 is gonna be R.
And that
That's not
zombies
gonna-
show
It's gonna be TV.
is gonna be
mature,
TVMA.
yeah.
So maybe they're like testing the waters for it. So I
Maybe.
hope Blade's R. And the guy they have is Blade, who I can't pronounce the name of. Amazing casting.
Who else has he played?
Prowler in Spider-Verse. He's in Luke Cage.
Sorry, I'm so
and
tired.
he's in a few other movies too that
I'm
you
trying
haven't
to
seen
focus.
and I haven't seen.
Sorry,
But
I'm
18
focusing.
episode Daredevil show.
That's gonna be good. That's finally like a
Maybe.
full-length TV show.
And he's gonna be in She-Hulk too.
Yeah,
I'm so hyped.
I like Matt.
Thing I'm least hyped about, that Agatha Harkness show, Covenant of Chaos.
I
don't give a
am
fuck
not
about,
excited about Agatha Harkness.
Um,
I hate Agatha.
don't really care that much about Captain Marvel 2, but I'll go see it.
I think that could be good.
It might be amazing, but I didn't really like the first one. It was fine.
I'm not a huge.
And I haven't watched
Marvel
Miss
fan.
Marvel yet.
I think Agatha is my least excited Marvel project of all time.
It is. I don't care about it.
like Agatha, and I don't care what they're gonna do with Agatha.
I'll probably have to watch it, but
Agatha's cringe.
you know
I
what?
don't
That
like
might be
Agatha.
one of the only thing I truly skip. Although I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet.
I have not seen Ms. Marvel. I know what happens at the very end of it.
I know what happens too. We've
we-
talked about that on this show.
We have? Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. Okay.
And then
We'll wrap this up soon.
shit, I did have a thought. Oh yeah, damn it, you distracted me.
We have too many. We talk about too many things. I'm like.
God damn,
repeating
my
something like
Oh yeah, Ant-Man 3.
Quantumania.
I've read the trailer. I've seen the leaked trailer description. MODOK is going to be in it,
Yeah, it's Ant-Man 1's villain.
Yeah. which could be kind of interesting.
I
But
hope
in the
I
trailer,
hope he's a CGI nightmare.
MODOK's got a robot face.
Really?
Why are you doing? If it's MODOK, give him the big weird face.
That's the whole funny of MODOK.
That's the whole point.
That's why I like MODOK.
It's
He's the best part of the Phineas and Ferb Marvel crossover.
he
Remember
isn't
that?
that? Yeah.
Deep take.
Give him the weird face. What I think they're gonna do
Give him the funny CGI face.
is that he'll have the mask for like the beginning, but they won't tell you who it is, and then he'll take the mask off and he'll have the weird face for the rest of the movie.
Good.
That's what I think they're gonna do.
I hope so.
I don't know that, but if you're doing MODOK,
Yeah, MODOK's whole thing is that he's a big, stupid, goofy-looking head.
Also, that Spider-Man origin show, the animated one.
Too many questions.
Apparently not an origin story for Peter Parker.
That's what I thought it was.
Like it's in another dimension or something, because like
Well,
Norman Osborn and Doc Ock are going to be
it's
in it.
canon.
Yeah, in the multiverse, but
Yeah, I mean, everything's canon.
what's the point then?
I don't
thought
know.
the whole point was that it was going to be an origin
I thought
story.
it was going to be Tom Holland origin story, which is pretty cool. Apparently Tom Holland's not even voicing him now.
No, because that's Sony.
Yeah.
That's a rights thing. That's why I didn't voice him in What If.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also-
I'm not exhilarated for that one. I probably won't watch that one, but
But did you see the trailer for the I Am Groot show?
I did actually.
Did you
I
actually?
saw that one. He queefs a leaf out on like a
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of
he does.
aliens.
He like Gulliver's Travels it. and-
Yeah, I'm not excited for that
No, I
at
won't
all.
watch it,
It
no.
does not look. I'll watch it.
I won't.
I'll watch it like in one sitting.
It's a bunch of little shorts about Groot. It's
I'm
just for
not
kids.
excited. I don't like Groot that much. I
like
love
Groot.
Groot in the first one.
Yeah, baby
I
Groot.
don't
goes
like
on.
Groot in any other movie.
I don't mind him in Infinity War.
I don't
But
like him at all in that one.
In Guardians 3, please put him back at normal
Please
Groot.
make him big, tall Groot.
Yeah,
That's what I
that
want.
was best Groot.
Edgy teen Groot was funny once.
Yeah,
Now
briefly.
it is not funny.
It's funny in Infinity War.
Yeah.
And
No,
he's
was
not
it funny at the end of? It was funny at the end of Guardians 2.
Good point.
That's
actually.
the only time it was really funny.
Excellent point.
Yeah. Okay, we've been talking for 17 minutes. We're gonna
yeah,
wrap this
I
guy
could
up.
talk about this late for longer. Like New Captain America
That I'm excited for.
might be good. I hope it's good. Ironheart show.
Iron Fart. Yeah.
I'm not excited or not excited for it because I haven't seen
I don't
Ironheart
know
and
what it
Black
is.
Panther yet. Loki season 2. Pretty hyped. I like
Hopefully,
Loki season
maybe
1.
it'll be good this time.
I liked season 1.
I did not like season 1.
The Echo show.
I could be good.
What I think is very, very funny. So Echo was deaf, right?
Yeah.
Daredevil is going to be in the show. Daredevil's blind.
How are they gonna communicate?
How are they going to communicate?
He can't see her sign language, and she can't hear his voice.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great show.
I am excited for it because it's got more Daredevil stuff in it, and I really like that
It
show.
could be good. Who knows?
It might be amazing. I don't know.
I bet it's gonna be about Kingpin. But I don't know. I'm
Also,
excited for the show. We'll see. what happens.
She-Hulk looks really good.
She-Hulk looks funny, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the CGI, that it might be too
The
distracting.
CGI looks great, except for
improved.
her.
It's been clearly improved
She looks
from...
too smooth, I think.
Yeah, it's been improved from that original trailer, but it still doesn't look great.
I remember the hilarity of the original trailer, how bad it looked.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it looks better.
I'm excited.
And they're going to give
I'm
her the
still
fourth wall
not-
breaking, which is pretty cool.
They are?
Yeah, She-Hulk does that.
They're getting rid of it?
No, she does have it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they're getting rid of it.
No, she does it in the trailer.
Oh, I didn't watch the trailer.
You just said you did.
No, I saw clips of it. I might have said I did. I don't know. I don't watch trailers. That's all that matters. Except for I Am Groot, apparently. But yeah, anyways.
That's such a weird trailer
I
to
don't know,
watch
it
out
popped
of
up.
all of this.
None of them pop up. They don't ever post them. Or maybe they do. I
Yes,
just
they
don't
do.
see them. I saw I Am Groot for some reason. Anyways, I think
I could
we
talk
should
about this for
probably
longer.
switch to the tote because we're 40 minutes into the episode and we haven't started her yet.
Yeah, good point. I want to talk about this for longer, but we
yeah,
shouldn't.
me too.
It's all been covered in depth by other
Yeah.
people.
Okay, let's switch to the tote. Okay, it is time to talk about today's tote, the topic of the episode, which is Liam's Big Wheel. Okay, so today's tote, I have invented a little game. I'm calling it Liam's Big Wheel. So on Liam's Big Wheel, we'll give her a spin, and then whatever it lands on, we have to say what our favorite thing of that topic is, our least favorite thing, and what we would consider the best. So there's 3 things per category. We've got 12 categories. I'm not going to say them. You could probably read them on the screen. Sorry, audio listeners. Sucks to suck.
We'll do the best to say
But
what's going on.
I'll say them out loud when we roll.
Just
So
like the
there's-
tier list episode, which
Yeah.
you should go listen to.
Yeah, we got to do this a little bit fast because there is 12 things. We have to say 3. 3 times 12 would be 36. We have to talk about 36 things. Here we go. Ready? Who's up first on Liam's Big Wheel? I'll
All
spin
right.
first. I mean,
Spin
it's my show. Here we go.
the Wheel.
Spin the wheel. Animated movie.
Okay.
So, favorite animated movie, least favorite animated movie, and what you would consider to be the best animated movie of all time. You can go first.
The best animated movie I've ever seen. Favorite, least favorite.
Yeah.
I
We
think
have. I would like to mention we have not thought about this at all.
I didn't even know that all of the
I didn't
wheel
even show
things.
Connor
Yeah,
Lou's big wheel.
I'm going in blind.
So I might have to cut out a shit ton of ums and ahs in this video, but that's fine.
I'm totally blind on this.
All right. So what would you consider the best to be?
I think my best and my favorite are the same thing.
That's totally fine.
I think it's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I would have to 100% agree that the best animated movie of all time is Into the Spider-Verse.
Or The Incredibles.
Oh, shit.
But I think it's Spider-Man because it's got the animation on it.
Nah, I'm going to go with
I mean, there are also other just fantastic animated movies out there. Kung Fu Panda, Megamind, Prince of Egypt's supposed to be really good, but I haven't seen it.
Don't talk about too many. We just got to stick
Lion
to
King.
No, because if we do that for all of them, we're going to talk forever. So,
All right, good point.
So,
I think it's Spider-Man Into the
so
Spider-Verse.
your best and favorite, what are they? Both Into the
I
Spider-Verse?
think they're both Into the Spider-Verse, but it's very, very close to The Incredibles.
I think I'm actually going to change it. I think the best animated movie of all time is The Incredibles. I am going to go with that. And for
Respectable
favorite,
option.
this is I'm already going to break the rules. It's a dead tie between Kung Fu Panda 1 and Toy Story 3. It's a dead tie between those two.
You know what? Those are respectable
Those are my
options,
two
and I will
favorites.
allow it.
They are both masterpieces. I love
They're
them.
really good. Those
Toy
are...
Story 3 was the first movie to ever make me cry. When they're like falling to their death in the fire. Spoilers for this 12-year-old movie. But
What was the first movie that made me cry? I think it was Revenge of the Sith.
that's fair. That's fair. That was the last movie that made me cry. But yeah, least favorite? That's
Watched it
a little
yesterday.
harder. What would you think is your least favorite? Like worst anime movie you've ever seen?
That's two different questions.
Yeah, I know.
Is it the one I hate the most, or the one that's the worst I've seen?
The one you hate the most. That's what I'll consider least favorite. The thing is, what you hate the most. It's really hard to decide least.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tough one.
I might say Shark Tale, honestly. Shark
Tale's funny,
so
though.
bad.
I don't hate it. It's just bad.
Actually, it might be the B movie. All
No,
irony
B movie's
removed from the B
amazing.
movie. If you remove any of the irony from the B movie, of like, oh, this is so funny because it's the B movie, it's so bad.
Disagree. The B movie's hilarious.
I'm going B movie as the worst animated movie of all time.
You know what I think it might be?
And I might change mine real quick.
It might be Toy Story 4.
What?
I hate Toy Story 4.
What are you talking?
I don't think it's the worst movie I've ever
over
seen.
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale's funny.
You like Shark Tale more than Toy Story 4?
I did not enjoy Toy Story
Oh
4.
my god! If I get heated about this, we're gonna talk all day.
If you were to give me a couple hours, I might think of a worse one.
Toy Story 4 is good.
Have you seen Toy Story 4?
Like most of it, I have not finished
I
it.
did not like it. It's not Toy Story. It's the Woody movie,
And that's
I
fine.
hate that it retroactively goes in
Toy Story
and
4
kind
has
of
one of the best movie
undoes
posters
3.
of all time.
It's got a pretty high
Woody just
poster.
standing there, no words.
pretty good
It's
poster.
just Woody in front of the beige. Holy.
And Buzz isn't really in it, and Buzz has always been my favorite character in the Toy
that's
Story
fair.
series, and he's just kind of a dumbass in it. He's like a weird bit, and he feels like he's regressed 4 movies in character development.
That's fair.
It's absolutely not the worst movie I've
Okay,
seen.
yeah, that's fair. I forgot that this was least favorite.
Not even close.
Yeah, that's
fucking
respectable.
Minions.
Yeah.
The first one.
B-movie, Shark
B-movie,
Tale,
Shark
yeah.
Tale, way
But
worse
if it's
movies.
least favorite, that's respectable.
Or like a bunch of like animated B movies,
Yeah.
like B-list movies.
Yeah.
Like they're way
Yeah,
worse.
I totally get it.
But I hate Toy Story 4.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think we're going to stick with those choices.
And again, I might think of a worse one in a few hours.
So what we're
but-
going to do is we're going to remove animated movie from the list, and we're going to spin the wheel. We're not going to do that every time, are we?
Yeah, I will.
TV show. So, sorry, I spun 2 times in a row. I was supposed to let you
That's
spin.
okay. You can go first.
I'll go
though.
first. Favorite TV show is kind of hard. I would consider... I think my favorite TV show... There's so many TV shows I want to talk about. My favorite TV show is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I think that is my favorite TV show.
You said the magic words.
Star
Now
Wars
we're going to talk about Clone Wars for a while.
No talking about Clone Wars on why it's the best, because we've talked about that every single episode.
Dude,
But
the
Star Wars:
episode
The
where
Clone-
Darth Maul comes
Stop.
back.
Stop. Star Wars: The Clone Wars is
About
my favorite.
fucking D Squad,
Now,
man.
the best TV show I've ever seen is really difficult. I cannot say it's Star Wars: The Clone Wars because Star Wars: The Clone Wars has some very dookie elements, but the best TV show, or the best TV show I've ever seen, might go to Stranger Things. I think it might go to Stranger Things. And that's just off the top of my head. I might change that. I think it's Stranger Things. Actually, changed it again. I think it's New Girl. I think New Girl is the best TV show. No, changed it a fourth time. It's The Good Place. The Good Place is the best TV show I've ever seen. Start to finish. Don't worry about anything else I said about New Girl or Stranger Things because they're in the past. The Good Place, sticking with it, final answer, is the perfect TV show. Start to finish, it's hilarious, it's emotional. The end of it is the best ending of any TV show, other than Clone Wars, of all time. It's so perfect. That show is perfect. I love The Good Place. And my least favorite?
Good Place.
My least favorite TV show? Oh, I don't know. You say your two and I'll do on least favorite because it's hard.
So my favorite TV show of all time is a very, very close three-way tie between Gravity Falls, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and Final Space. I think it is in that order, but Gravity Falls has got the nostalgia for me. It's got the hours of hunting through like the Easter eggs and the secrets when I was little. And season 2 has some of my favorite moments. It's so good. I read the journal right on the day it came out in like an hour. I just speed ran it and then I read it again. And it makes me so happy.
Yeah, Gravity Falls is awesome.
It's an amazing, amazing show.
What would you consider
And then Clone Wars and Final Space are amazing as well. I was actually going to say The Good Place.
The Good Place is freaking awesome.
The Good Place.
I forgot that you're like actually like you've seen The Good Place.
The Good Place is one of my favorite shows as well. It's probably awesome. 4th or 5th place, maybe right behind Doctor Who.
It's really freaking good.
Oh, something happened outside.
It's really good.
The Good Place is and I'm not going to say a single plot point
spoilers.
No spoilers for any of this.
Yeah, we'll try to be spoiler free on this one. Except for the fact you said Darth Maul comes back in Clone Wars, but that's not really hidden. The Good Place is fantastic. Least favorite, I'm gonna go with Kick Buttowski. I
forgot about that show.
There is an unimaginable unstoppable burning rage inside of me when I hear the words Kick Buttowski.
I need you to explain why.
Just so unimaginably. You remember in like the early like
so
2010s when
you need to explain what Kick Buttowski
just like
is.
For
the audience. Yeah. I know what it is.
Kick Buttowski was this is so stupid. Kick Buttowski was a 2010s Disney XD show. Back when Disney XD tried to do this whole thing of, yeah, we're so awesome, we're so edgy, yeah, it's so cool. And Kick Buttowski is the epitome of trying to make a TV show that's so horrendously bad cool for children. It is full of fart jokes. He's a little kid who rides a skateboard and beats up bad guys, and he's just the coolest. His name is Kick Buttowski. First name Kick, last name Buttowski. It's the worst show of all time just because of how terrible it is.
I don't think I've ever seen you this mad ever.
I hate Kick Buttowski. It's so bad. What would you consider is your least favorite show?
I'm gonna need a minute.
It's not the worst show
I've never seen you this mad before.
I fucking hate Kick Buttowski.
I had no idea you had this burning rage for Kick Buttowski of all things.
It's so bad.
I never even hated that show. I didn't like it.
Kick Buttowski fills me with an unimaginable burning rage.
I always thought it was bad, but I never hated it. I just didn't watch it.
It's so dumb. What is your least favorite show?
I think it's gonna be Steven Universe. So I've actually seen all of it. Well, no, I haven't actually. I never watched the movie and I never watched Future, and I'll tell you why. So the show starts horrible. It's really bad at the start, except for one episode, which is the best episode. It's the first one with Stevani. That one's really, really good. Like unironically, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
As the show went on, like I saw things online. I started watching the show about when season 3 started, when they were doing the cluster kind of stuff, which I'm not explaining that.
Yeah, don't get into
I kept seeing posts about it, and it was like, this shit actually looks really cool. So I watched it totally very legally. And I started at the first episode, and I got through it, and I was like, this is fucking atrocious at the start. The music sucks. The animation is terrible except for the
characters are
backgrounds.
cringe.
The characters are cringe 90% of the time, except Connie. She's amazing all the time. I love her so much. And also Peridot is amazing.
I've only seen season 1 when I was like 7, and it was
season 1 is
terrible.
god awful, but as it went on, it genuinely started to get better. Season 3 is really good. They released every episode for a whole summer. It was 1 episode a night.
Oh wow!
For the whole summer, and it was actually good plot relevant stuff. Sometimes it would be the odd filler episode, which wasn't great, but it was pretty good, and the tone was better, and there was less music. But when they would do music, it was usually better music than used to be. Most of the music sucks, but some of it's pretty good. And then it got worse again. It's a bell curve. It started to get worse. Occasionally they do the odd cool thing. Like when they'd go, like the episodes with the trial and stuff like that, it would get pretty good. But it was so much filler with the stupid ass side characters that I hate. Let me rant.
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say because it never.
It started dog shit. It cock teased me with getting really good, and then it went just a downhill slide again.
So it's bad because of the teasing.
Yeah, and it just was shitty filler again, and then you get to the end, and they like the last like 4 or 5 episodes, they just gun rush everything they wanted to see for the entire show, and then they just redeem White Diamond was built up to be the antagonist for the entire show, and then they give her a redemption arc in seconds.
Oh, it's dumb.
She's Space Hitler. She is responsible for the genocide of entire galaxies, and she's like, oh, I feel a little bad now. I get forgiveness. It's like, I watched 5 seasons of this shit for this?
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's why it's my least favorite
imagine
show.
that
And the music
feeling,
sucks.
but with a little tiny kid on a skateboard.
I don't
in
understand
a
why you
white
hate Kit
jumpsuit.
Kutowski that much.
I hate
And
it.
the music sucks ass in Steven Universe, except for like 3 songs. I unironically like Comet.
I think, yeah. I've heard you rant about Steven Universe before.
I might make a video on it. And I never watched Future because I was like, I don't care anymore.
All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one will be... I'm not doing that again. Drum roll, please. Star Wars character. Okay. So line on Star Wars character. You can go first.
Okay.
Favorite, least favorite, and best.
I think my favorite Star Wars character has got to be R2-D2. He's been around the whole time. He makes me happy. That's really it. He's funny. He's cute. He's quirky. He does things.
The most iconic.
Yeah, he's not just useless set dressing. He's like an actual legitimate character, except for the for the sequels
and half of the prequels
and some of the prequels. Yeah, but in the original trilogy and like Clone Wars and stuff, he's around. And Phantom Menace, he's around. And Attack of the Clones. He's in most of the prequels.
Yeah.
He just makes me happy.
Yeah.
The best character, gotta go with Obi-Wan Kenobi. This was a really easy one to decide.
Yeah, this is an easy one. I have all 3 of mine right now.
Obi-Wan is just such a well-written character.
What's your least favorite? We're going to count it in because I bet it's the same one. Continue.
I don't think it will be.
Yeah? Okay, continue.
I won't tell you what it is.
I won't tell you.
Obi-Wan's just amazing. The whole character, he's the best part of everything he's in. All the stuff in Clone Wars is amazing. One of the best scenes in Rebels. The Obi-Wan show I really liked when he was around.
Obi-Wan is truly fantastic.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's such a deep, well-written character. Best character.
Yeah, that's
And he's
fair.
hot. Like,
I think my favorite is going to have to be Captain Rex. He is my favorite character, I think.
admirable choice.
He's so awesome. Or Anakin. Not Darth Vader, Anakin. But I'm going to go Captain Rex. And I think the best character is Ahsoka Tano.
You can't count Anakin and Vader as...
Yes, I can. It's
no, they're the same... Alright, whatever.
I think the best character is Ahsoka Tano. She's so freaking well written. It's insane how well written she is. Yeah, close second to me is Obi-Wan. Like it goes Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Darth Maul. Like it's hilarious because
Darth Maul's probably number 3.
They're all hella quotations Clone Wars characters.
Anakin's probably number 5.
I don't know, but like I'm gonna go best. Definitely Ahsoka. Favorite, definitely Captain Rex. Now, least favorite, I would like to say it at the same time because there's a chance it's the same one I think it's going to be. So ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ezra
Han Krell.
Bridger.
Dang it.
What, Ponkrell? Oh,
Yeah,
we're
of
doing
course
least favorite
Ponkrell.
like that. All right, I'll give you that. No,
Ponkrell's the worst. He's my least favorite.
but he's a well-written character.
Yeah, that's fine.
I hate him.
Well-written characters. R2-D2's not a well-written
No.
character.
He is a well-written character.
Yeah.
But because I hate
It's not
him.
worst character. It's least favorite
Yeah,
character.
that's fair enough.
It's like Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4
He's
is
still not
very
my least
well-written.
favorite character. But good lord, I understand why. Then
Yeah.
that is an excellent
Ezra
choice.
Bridger, I'm not letting you talk
Ezra
about
Bridger's
Ezra.
number 2 for me.
Please go watch episode 2 of the Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool podcast
hate
if you want a
Ezra
further
Bridger.
explanation.
Or
give
the
us,
video
give
I
us a
did on Ezra.
2-sentence review of why you hate Ezra Bridger.
I did a video. We need to stop talking over each other.
Yeah.
I keep talking over you, she's talking over me. We're both doing it. But
Yeah, sorry.
I also made a video on youtube.com/CJSiev about Rebels. You should watch that too. And the podcast. I don't know the URL. I'm gonna get angry again.
Yeah. Only in like 2 sentences of why you hate Ezra, because he can talk.
He's
for
obnoxious.
months.
He never shuts the fuck up. You never get an escape from him. He's not cool. He's annoying. I want to hit him with the brick. He doesn't get a whole lot better. He does get better, but he doesn't get good.
It's a pretty long 2 sentences.
He's never gone.
I'm gonna go Ponkrell
I
for
hate-
obvious reasons. If you've seen the episodes he's in,
The Umbara episodes.
He is such an asshole, and he is a very well written character. But that's why I hate him so much, is because he's written to be so detestable and so evil. He's
Excellent
a Jedi
choice,
Knight.
Liam.
He is a Jedi Knight. I despise him. He literally murders. Like, he puts the clones against each other.
I've seen the
without
episode.
telling. I know it's. Yeah, I don't need to explain it. But for people at home, fuck Ponkrell. That's
If you
all
haven't
I'm
seen
saying.
the Umbara episodes of Clone Wars,
Pause the podcast, go watch that, come back.
no, you
Now
gotta
that
watch.
you've seen that.
You gotta watch Domino Squad first, I
It's
think.
fine.
But watch the episode Rookies and then watch it because you kind of need to know who Fives is.
And Rex a little bit.
And
Okay, so
Rex.
pause the episode here. Go watch all of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and then come back
In chronological order.
in chronological order.
It's way better in chronological order, trust
It
me.
is. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go
Ponkrell
with
was an
that.
excellent choice. I didn't think of that.
I think
Good
Ezra Bridger
choice.
is a respectable choice as well. Okay.
Spin that wheel. Oh, I think it was my turn. You keep doing it.
Sorry, I've
for
done
me.
it the first 4 times.
So we're gonna go back and forth. I never gotta go back and forth.
Oh, what a good transition.
Marvel character.
Is it? Oh yeah, Marvel
Yeah.
character. This is gonna be a hard one for me.
We're basing mostly off the movies. I don't really have a favorite comic character.
Yeah, this is
thing.
purely movies for me.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's who you're gonna go with for favorite.
Or maybe for comics, but I don't really have.
Don't do
much else.
2 different lists.
No, that's. I'm talking. Our list is for the movies. Cosmic Ghost Riders, by the way. Punisher gets the Ghost
I know,
Rider powers.
It's hilarious.
and then becomes the Silver Surfer.
And then he like adopts Thanos.
And he
doesn't
adopts Thanos
Yeah.
and starts time traveling. It's amazing.
Okay, my favorite. You can go first.
Man, I need to drink of water while I think on this. While I ponder.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a swig of the H20 as well.
You know, H20 means something very different.
I know,
You
it's
know
just
that,
fun.
right?
It's just fun. Okay, what is your favorite, least favorite, and best Marvel?
Best character, I think it's gotta be in the mainline MCU continuity. This is just purely what I'm basing off of. Although, you know, it might also go for comics and as well. Best written and favorite is Spider-Man. It's
That's totally fair.
he's amazing in everything. The only No Way Home especially retroactively went back and like systematically fixed the maybe slight issues I had with him, like he was relying on everybody too much, using a lot of Stark tech, and I was never like one of the huge haters on Twitter. I always liked that it was a very different take on him.
Yeah. Well, he's in this universe. It's like
It does make sense, and I kind of liked how they did it, and I like how No Way Home made it so that this was all just an origin story, and then he took everything away. That really did.
Yeah, it was really good.
It really, really did it for me.
Yeah,
There's something about that.
It's awesome.
It just made me so happy.
So that's favorite and best?
I think it is.
That's fair.
Um.
Who would least favorite be then? I'll let you stew on it.
I got to stew on this one. Yeah, you do yours.
I think the best character in Marvel is probably Iron Man. Just like he's got 20 movies about him. It's just like, and his
Yours
death
for a
is
second for me.
awesome. Like it's not I don't think it's a controversial opinion to say that Iron Man is the best written character in Marvel. And I think my favorite character, honestly, it might be Scott Lang. I think he's so funny, and he's just what's the actor's name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is so fun to watch in everything. Name? I don't know. I've said Paul Rudd on the podcast before, but Paul Rudd he's one of my favorite actors. He's so fun to watch.
Great. He's in Ghostbusters. So awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I love Paul Rudd. I think Scott Lang is probably my favorite character. But yeah, who's your least favorite?
This is a hard choice. I think it might be Darcy from the Thor movies.
Really? I don't think she's that bad. I like Darcy.
It doesn't seem like a right choice to me. I know there might be somebody I hate.
I don't like Agatha more than I like.
Nah, Agatha's just nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's just annoying, especially in Dark World. She's better in WandaVision than she was in the first 2 Thor movies.
That's fair.
And she's not really in Love and Thunder very much. Spoilers. She's in for like 10 seconds. That doesn't seem right to me though, but I gotta go with that for the moment.
I think my least
or maybe one of the Eternals. They're all the same.
My least favorite is probably the elf villain from Thor 2.
Malekith?
How you remember that? I don't know, because my whole point
either.
of why he's my least favorite is because of how forgettable he is.
That's a good choice.
Who's the actor who plays him?
Exactly. You should know that. I know who it is.
It doesn't even matter.
It's Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
The 9th Doctor.
I don't even care.
The best Doctor.
He's so boring in that movie. He's so boring.
I agree.
He's so boring in Thor 2.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I think
you should remember the actor.
I should. I knew it was I knew it was one of the doctors. I thought it was old man doctor Peter Capaldi. But I can't even remember what the elf looks like.
He's the 12th Doctor.
I just remember he's like white skin and like pointy ears.
Wow, I'm not talking about Doctor Who.
Don't worry about it.
No, good choice.
I think that's what I'm gonna go with. You're
both
sticking with
of our
Darcy?
options were in Thor. Yeah, I am.
Thor 1 and 2 were just terrible. We'll get back to that with Marvel movie. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. I will let you do the honors. You can spin the wheel this time.
Finally. I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
I've gotten tired of it.
Okay, movie. Oh, I was excited for this one. Okay. I'm going to say it. Best movie, I think, for both of us. I'm not going to speak for you, but for me personally, is definitely...
Jurassic Park.
Best is definitely Everything Everywhere All at Once. It is... I don't want to spoil it because it's so new.
You can't.
And that's literally a movie that I can't spoil. It's impossible.
You can't.
I can't even talk about that movie. The only thing I'm going to say about it is the definition of a perfect movie. It is literally a 10 out of 10. I can't think of a single flaw in that movie. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is the best movie of all time, and probably that I've seen. Well, that I've seen for sure, and potentially of all time. Of course, I haven't watched every movie, so I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once.
There's a lot of movies that people do consider to be like the best movie that I've never seen. Godfather trilogy.
Yeah. Well, what would your
for the first 2 Godfathers, and then like a lot of Scorsese stuff.
What would your best be?
Let me talk.
Okay.
I'm running some numbers.
I don't want you to.
Everything Everywhere All at Once might be the best one, but that also just might be recency bias.
I don't think it is recency bias for me.
It's fucking incredible.
I've never been
if you haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, go see it.
Fun little gibbet. The existence.
What does gibbet mean?
I don't know. The existence of Everything Everywhere All at Once is the only reason I wanted to make this wheel, because I thought Everything Everywhere All at Once is probably the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite movie either. It's
on
my
it's
top
so
10,
damn good, and I was blown away the entire time. But it's not my favorite. It's not even in my top 5.
And again, I might change my. What about Pulp Fiction?
No,
I like Everything Everywhere more.
I like Pulp Fiction more, but Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I like that movie too, actually. No, not that one.
There's a difference between best and
Well, what about Empire Strikes Back, though?
That can be your favorite. If you consider
No, I'm talking about best still.
If you think that's the best movie of all time, Empire Strikes Back, then that's respectable. I'm going to go Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It might be Empire Strikes Back, but that doesn't sound right.
I don't think it sounds... I think Empire Strikes Back is the best sequel of all time.
I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere. Again, I have to stew on. I didn't even know this was on the wheel, so I had no prior prep.
I think in next season of the podcast we'll redo this.
I think we will,
and that would be cool. Maybe as a bit, because I don't think a lot of these will change. But my favorite movie of all time. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. I think my favorite movie of all time is Muppets 2011.
Really?
There is favorite, not best.
Really?
I think so. It's either The Truman Show or Muppets 2011.
Those are wildly different
I know.
movies.
The Truman Show is one of the best artistically. Like I'm so captured the whole time I
Truman
watch
Show's
that
a good movie, but
Truman Show is so good. But I think for just the pure joy I get from watching Muppets 2011, I think it's taking my number one spot for favorite. I can't explain why that movie makes me so unbelievably happy. I love Muppets 2011.
an interesting
It's
take.
so good. This is why. Yeah, I'm too far away from the microphone.
Yeah.
I was talking pretty loud.
That's
so
the
it's
whole
okay.
point. We got 2 microphones.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I think that's really why I wanted to make this spin the
If
wheel.
you guys hear background noise, by the way, ignore that.
I think it's got to be Muppets 2011 and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. I can accept that.
And now I gotta think of a least favorite.
My favorite movie is Jurassic Park. It makes me so unbelievably happy. I won't talk about it for too long. I very, very recently talked about it in a video. It's literally my last video that I put out like 2 months ago, which is not good. The video is good. It's been 2 months is what I mean. It makes me so very happy. Empire Strikes Back is a very close second. There's probably Spider-Verse. But
Spider-Verse is respectable. Empire Strikes Back second?
Empire's so amazing, man.
We'll get there with that.
But Empire Strikes Back makes me, what? Wait, my brain stopped working. Jurassic Park is phenomenal.
It's that you can't really explain why.
Oh, I can. I talked about it for like 5 minutes. I'm
That's
just not
fair.
going to get into it now.
It's just like, but like no, like you can understand it's really not that great of a movie.
No, I can't.
Muppets
No, it's
2011
amazing. No,
is not that
no,
great of a
you
movie.
better take that shit back.
I don't
Jurassic
really like
Park
Jurassic
is
Park.
amazing.
No.
All right, and the podcast is over, everyone.
No, but like-
Thanks for watching. I'm leaving. The show's over forever.
Jurassic Park, you can understand is a flawed movie.
No, it's not.
I'm
There are no
talking-
flaws.
Okay, it's not funny, but
I'm
like
not joking.
that's why favorites is important, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like Muppets 2011 is nowhere near one of the best movies of all time. Not even top 1,000 probably.
No.
But it's so good.
I've only seen it once. I
I
don't really
love
remember
it so much. It's
Hold the
crazy.
sentence. This has been bugging me the entire time. Oh, it doesn't clip on anymore. The studs appear to be disconnected.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I'll do it.
Okay, it's been bugging me literally. There we go.
There.
Okay, that has literally been bugging me the
There you
entire
go.
time. Thank
Okay,
you.
but yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't contain it anymore.
Least favorite movie now.
Well, no, I will not accept the idea that Jurassic Park has any flaws.
No, it's fine.
Except that Ellie and Alan or the whole fact that they're a couple doesn't affect the plot. Also, the T-Rex paddock magically becomes like 200 feet deeper. Also, the velociraptors do kind of get turned into movie monsters. But there's no flaws and it's perfect, and I will accept nothing.
It's great.
It's amazing.
And it's how I'm like it being your favorite movie is totally like
And it's got
mine's
dinosaurs.
Muppets, so it doesn't even matter.
My
favorite
least
movie?
favorite movie.
I'm gonna go with Star Wars Episode 9: Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is nowhere near the worst movie I've ever seen. I've seen worse movies. Just how atrocious it is, and how I'm not getting into it.
No, that's a whole episode.
That
That's
is
a
a
whole
whole
episode.
episode.
Hey, Jinx.
I do not
You owe me
like
a
that
Coke,
movie.
fucko.
Episode 9 is one of my it's my least favorite movie. It's so horrendously bad. Like
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's so bad. What were you? What's your least favorite?
Jurassic Park, the Lost World Jurassic Park. A movie so bad that they named it backwards. I don't even think it's the worst Jurassic Park movie, but I hate it the most. It's pissed me off from the moment I watched it as a little kid. I cannot stand that movie. And I've made not one, but 2 videos talking about that movie, so I won't talk about it more. Some other movies I fucking despise are Prometheus,
Don't list all the ones you despise.
the Dark Tower.
That's ruins the point of this
book.
video.
The Dark Tower movie makes me so mad.
You're supposed to pick one. That's the
It's the
challenge
Lost
of
World
this.
Jurassic Park.
That's the challenge of my game.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, that's
and I won't
fair.
get into it. Go watch.
Yeah,
my
go
videos.
watch his videos. There's 2 of them. The more
The first
recent
one kind of
is-
sucks because I made it like 5 years ago.
The more recent one is pretty good. I watched it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you actually watch my videos?
Yeah, I do. Let's move on to the next one. Spin the wheel. I'm gonna stop saying that too.
Duh, a wheel. Oh, Marvel movie.
Marvel. Wow, we're getting really good transitions. Marvel movie. I'm gonna speedrun this one personally.
Best one's Infinity War.
The best one
And
is
it's my
Infinity War.
And it's my
My
favorite.
favorite one is probably Thor Ragnarok, I think.
Fair
actually.
enough. That's
I'm gonna
number
go
2
Thor
for me.
Ragnarok. The worst one, Thor the Dark World. That was the easiest list of all time. I'm not explaining any of them. That's really
You
self-explanatory.
don't have to.
Every single person on Earth has seen all 3 of those movies.
Dark World's boring.
And I think they are all either the best, my favorite, or the worst.
Well, yeah, Infinity War is my favorite, and I think it's the best one.
Respectable.
But last place is a bit of an... It's kind of a 3-way tie between Eternals, Black Widow, and Thor the Dark World.
Black Widow, really?
It's...
Black Widow, I
Black
thought
Widow's
was
not
way
on
better
not
than
on
both
least
of
favorite.
those.
You know what? I take back Black Widow.
Black Widow's not top.
It might be the
10.
worst one, but it's not boring. The Dark
Black
World and
Widow?
Black Widow sucks.
It doesn't.
I had a good
suck.
I had a good time with it, but it's a
not
bad
that
movie.
bad. It's
It's
not
like a
great.
40%.
But it's like not that.
Which, let's be very clear here, a movie franchise with 20 some odd movies and the worst one is only like a 40.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's only
fair.
one.
I would say Rise of
That's not that
Skywalker is worse than
bad.
Black Widow.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not bad, but I don't hate Black Widow though. I just think it's the worst one.
Yeah.
It's either Eternals or Dark World.
I'm gonna go
they're
Dark World.
boring.
Eternals
they're
is
not-
super boring, but I think Thor Dark World is more boring somehow. than
Thor the Dark
Eternals.
Thor.
Thor the Dark Thor. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
Good choices.
Good choices. Respect. That was a quick one.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate that it combines
Me
the
too.
blues.
The colors should just automatically. Wow.
It should just,
But-
yeah.
I didn't mean to smack the table. I'm sorry.
Come on, be video game.
Video game.
Yes, I wanted to talk about this so bad. You can go first.
Okay. I think number one. I think my favorite and best are the same option.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. What is it? Portal 2.
Portal 2, baby.
Sorry, I stole your thunder. You can say it again.
Portal 2. It makes me so happy.
Don't cut me saying that. Sorry.
It's a perfect game. It really is.
I
It's-
understand that.
And I know you haven't really played Portal
I've
2.
never played it.
You've played it.
I've never played it with a fully developed brain.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
played it as like a 7-year-old and I hated it. I
Yeah,
think I will
it's-
play it and I will enjoy it.
Play the
now.
first one first, but the second one's better.
Yeah.
But the first one might be as close to video game perfection as you can get
Yeah.
because there's a zero filler.
Because it's like 10 minutes long.
It's about 4 hours. But 2 it improves on everything the first one
Yeah.
did, but there's a little bit more fluff to it. But I like it. I like the fluff to it.
That's totally
I
fair.
think it does help with the pacing. But it's not puzzle after puzzle after puzzle like the first one is. But it's a masterpiece. I made a video
I
on
totally
it last year.
understand that.
What's your favorite and least favorite?
My favorite
favorite
game
and
of
best.
all time, I bet you already know it. We
I
talk
know,
about
it's
video
gonna be-
games all the time.
Yeah.
My favorite video game is
Angry
definitely
Birds.
Terraria. It's definitely Terraria. I love Terraria so much. Terraria, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. Terraria is a masterpiece. I have that game
don't like
is
it.
the one game I can
It's
pick
okay.
up and just play forever. I have
Like
so
Tetris.
many hours on it. It's
You finished talking. I just had a thought.
Are you gonna switch?
Just keep
Okay,
talking.
yeah. I think it's just, I don't know. The sense of progression in Terraria is unlike any other game ever. I think, and or the way it's executed. I mean, like, just the constant like making your character better and stronger and more powerful is perfect. But somehow you're always able to get your ass kicked because every time you get better, something else happens in the world that makes it harder. But
Really
everything
is
that's
the Dark
prior,
Souls of Minecraft.
everything that's like
wasn't
everything
funny.
that was killing you before, you can now kill really easy. But now there's a new thing that can kill you really easy. But then you can kill that really easy. It's so good. But the best video game of all time, hands down, literally zero competition in my mind, is Super Mario
got the
Odyssey.
rope.
It's definitely Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey I'm speechless.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
a 10 out of 10 video game.
I've not played Odyssey
Start
yet.
to finish.
I will
beautiful.
play it. Again, we own it. I
There
haven't
is not
played
a
it, though.
single flaw in that game. I can't think of a single one.
Mario's a Boink. No, Waluigi's not in it.
He is in it.
Is he?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna say that he is. He
There's-
probably is somewhere.
His
There's
clothes are
definitely
rated.
a reference somewhere.
Waluigi's my favorite.
Oh yeah, you
Mario
can dress up
character.
as him. What would
not
you
the
think the
same.
least favorite video game is?
Ark Survival Evolved. I fucking hate that game. I've
That's
put
fair.
like 2 days into it. I hate it. Everything takes forever. You want to train a dinosaur? You want to just stop yourself from dying? It takes
You put two sit downs or 48 hours?
48 hours
Holy
or so.
shit.
I fucking despise
Yeah,
that game.
you have a decent footing in it.
It makes me so
I've never played
unreasonably angry. It runs like shit. That might have been my old computer, but it runs like shit. The graphics aren't great because it keeps glitching. The game's glitchy. The progressions, I don't know how you make Dinosaur Survival Island boring, but you did it. It's got the most mindless and boring building mechanics I've ever seen.
Button.
Fucking Unturned has a better building system than that game does. It does have a dedicated poop button. That is true. And all the multiplayer servers are just god awful.
Yeah.
Most of them have it rigged so you spawn in a cage and then you get farmed for your poop forever. You can't lose or you can't play
so
it.
Bad.
Even the PvE ones are like that.
I think,
and it's boring by yourself. And then they just kept updating it so it's not even about dinosaurs
dragons
anymore.
and crabs.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I despise Ark Survival Evolved.
That's totally fair. I've never actually played it, but I think I've never played Ark. I meant my least favorite game. Probably Mario Kart on the SNES. Just because it gives me a headache.
That's fair enough. Actually,
I don't think I've ever. I'm gonna change my answer as soon as this podcast is done. I'm sure I'll think of something. But Mario Kart on the SNES has always been one of my least favorite games, just because of the restrictions of the console. I guess it's not really the game's fault, but it's so bad.
It's trying to be better than it could.
It's so bad. It's unplayable.
It's
SNES Mario Kart is one of the most unplayable games I've ever played.
Even for the time.
It's so bad. Like turning and the graphics. You can play Donkey Kong Jr., which is pretty cool.
But SNES is a great console, but it wasn't ready for Mario Kart.
No, it wasn't. They should jump to 3D. They should have waited for the jump to 3D for it.
It does not.
And as soon as they did jump to 3D... Wait, was there one on the 64? I don't think there was.
Yeah, Mario Kart 64.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, and it's awesome. That's a great one. And then they had like Double Dash and everything. It's great.
I never played Double Dash.
Double Dash is not as good as people say it is. Unless you grew up with a GameCube, you don't like Double Dash. That's my prophecy.
That's a good point.
It's like Mario Kart Wii. If you didn't play Mario Kart Wii growing up, you probably don't like Mario Kart Wii as
excellent
much.
point.
But
I think 8 Deluxe is the best one.
I think SNES Mario Kart's my least favorite.
8's the best one because I don't give a shit about battle mode.
All right, I'm removing it. Let's continue. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Tom, we've said the same joke like 10 times.
It's a really good joke.
Lego set. I have not really thought about this. Okay, Lego set. I think my favorite Lego set of all time has got to be Barracuda Bay. We've talked about it a lot, even on the podcast. If we ever get a set, like a real set on this podcast, I would like this to be in the background because of how much we talk about it.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. So that's, watch out for that in 100,000 episodes. But I think we should do that. One of us
gets a house.
Then I think the best is UCS Millennium Falcon. It's UCS Millennium Falcon. Absolutely. That's the best Lego set of all time. No. AT-AT, maybe. No, Millennium Falcon. I'm going with it. It's the UCS Millennium Falcon. My least favorite is probably the 2000, I think it's 2001, the B2 Battle Droid, where it's like empty and spacey and it's just the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's my least favorite Lego set of all time. What about you?
My favorite set of all time is the big Jurassic Park gate.
That's a killer set.
Yeah.
Killer set.
Figures are all exceptional. It's the cast of the original, except for the 2 kids, which are coming in a different set. 2 different sets now, which I don't actually have the new one.
Go get that one.
The new one?
Yeah,
I will. It's upstairs on my computer. It's sitting in the cart. I'm not even joking.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just waiting for tonight when the whole bunch of stuff drops. I'm going to add everything at once.
That's the best.
As for the best Lego set of all time,
you gotta go Millennium Falcon, man.
The Falcon is an excellent option, and I didn't think about that before. And you saying that really is making me reconsider.
Well, what were you thinking before?
The Daily Bugle.
Oh, that's a good choice. Stick to your guts on that one.
I think it's got to be the Bugle.
That's killer.
That also might be because I have it and I don't have the Falcon.
I don't have the Falcon back
because I have more of an appreciation for it because I've actually built it. Good Lord, it's beautiful. It's an actual skyscraper in a box set in general. So even if you don't care about Marvel, it's a really good building. Good. The figures though are really the build itself amazing, but it is just a big rectangle.
Yeah, it's a big grey rectangle with a bunch of
figures though. It's like 25 figures. Most of them are amazing.
They're either amazing or a pedestrian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the worst figures are fine because they're just normal people.
Yeah.
It's
It's a good set.
It's really good. Oh, except for Sandman's face, it's just angry clone.
That's
I don't really
weird.
like that.
What do you think is the least? What's your least favorite?
I don't really buy sets I don't like, so this is a hard thought.
The only one I could think of that's like I despise is the early 2000s
Yeah,
B2.
that's a good choice, but I don't hate it that much.
It's so ugly. Maybe the Yoda bust.
That's a good one.
So bad.
The new Yoda bust, actually. No, the new baby Yoda bust.
That's your least favorite?
The Grogu. That might be it. I hate
That's
that
a
set.
good choice.
Or that new Groot build. Terrible.
Oh, gross.
Creepy.
Yeah.
But as for one I hate the most, it might be, there is a little junior set. It was the first set that Mysterio came out in. And I bought it because I wanted that Mysterio figure. And now I have like 2 more Mysterio figures. Mysterio is my favorite Spider-Man villain. So I was like, alright, shit, I gotta buy it. It's like $50. It's like 5 pieces for 3.
It's a bad set.
1 good Mysterio figure.
And
1 okay Spider-Man. And then Gwen Stacy Spider-Man.
The Gwen Stacy's
Go Spider-Woman, whatever the fuck you want to call her.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. She's got like 20 different names.
Yeah.
I don't like that set, but I don't know if it's my least favorite.
You gotta pick one.
It did have Mysterio, so I can't... No. I know what it is.
Yeah?
I believe it's a 2020 set. It is... What?
Is it the BB-8 Walker with no head? That's my new least favorite.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
We found it.
That's the one. That's the one. Oops.
What were you gonna say instead?
No, you're 100. That's a 2018 set.
It's 2018, The Last Jedi ATST.
First Order ATST.
Worst Lego set of all time.
That's the worst one.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
How did I not think of that?
I can't believe I didn't think of that until right now. That is literally so shit.
That's the one.
That's the least favorite one. Thanks.
What I was gonna say, I believe the set is called Death Star Turbo Laser.
Oh yeah.
It's got Obi-Wan, a gunner. It's got the little shield generator or tractor beam generator turns off. It's just boring.
It's boring.
But
the ATST
is bad.
Horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, and it was like $20 overpriced.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't think of that.
I mean, either.
That
terrible
was,
set.
Terrible
set.
Thank you for saying that. Figures are okay.
I can't believe I forgot about that.
That Turbo Laser is not a bad set.
It's just boring. It's a nothing
boring.
set.
I don't know why I bought it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember buying it.
It's like wound up with it one day.
Yeah, I think I wandered.
Okay, let's remove Lego set.
And then it's like, I'm bored.
I think we gotta spin the wheel. Oh, it spun the wrong way. I can't believe food and beverage made it to the finale.
That's such an underwhelming ending.
Food. This is so stupid now. Food. The best food of all time is the spicy chicken barbarito burrito. The spicy chicken. What the hell's my order? I get brown beans. Hold on, I gotta get real close to the microphone for this one, dude.
Maybe pull up the audio recorder.
There we go. Can we see? You get the spicy chicken and the brown beans. I'm spiking the audio. Talking about burritos. I'm gonna back up. Okay, so I get the spicy chicken with the brown beans. You get it on a white tortilla, but you get that bitch grilled and heated. And then you put on the pickled onions. You put on the rice, the brown rice, obviously, because it's got so much flavor. Then you put on guacamole for extra. You put on the lettuce. I can't remember the other vegetable I get in it, but I get another thing. And then I put on cilantro. And then you put on sour cream. I might have said that. And then you massacre. This is what I say every single time I go to bar burrito. You also see the
smile on his face.
I ask for the burrito sauce, and I say, "Don't be shy on the burrito sauce." He goes crazy on the burrito sauce. He's like, "That good?" And I'm like, "A little bit more." And he goes, "Is that good?" And I'm like, "You know it's good." I like to watch them struggle to wrap it. I want to watch the burrito sauce and the spicy chicken and the beans pouring out the side while he's struggling. He's pushing. He's got all his might and he's rolling it. It's pushing out the side. He's like wrapping it. He's like got both hands. He's like strapped down. He's buckled his seatbelt to wrap this burrito. He finally gets it all together. It's spilling everywhere. He puts it in the grill. I take that first bite. My eyes roll back in my head. I'm in paradise. Spicy burrito. Or spicy chicken burrito from Barburrito. It's the best food you'll ever eat in your entire life.
Barburrito might not be a chain outside of Alberta.
I don't know if it is, but it's so good. And they make the best burritos ever. Favorite food is pumpkin pie, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to go on another tangent about it. Least favorite food I got to think about, so you go for it.
I've had Barburrito once. I got a pulled pork burrito. I don't like cilantro, so I didn't do that.
That doesn't matter. What's your favorite?
It was good. I liked that bar burrito.
It's killer.
I didn't make me fucking jizz in my pants like him. Like, it does for Liam, apparently. That it was a damn good burrito.
Drinking my H2O.
My favorite food of all time. It's a two-way tie on this one. Don't make me pick.
I know one of them is.
It's chicken fingers. Because they're so homely.
They are
make
very
me
homey.
happy. It reminds me of childhood.
Homey.
Oh, yes, chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers make me very, very happy. The other option is nachos.
Nachos
a really
are
good plate of nachos. Now, I would like to be very, very clear.
A fully dressed nachos.
Yes. If I order nachos, you better fuck that shit up. I want the ground beef. I want the peppers. I want I want as much cheese as you can, preferably several different types.
Oh.
I want the beans. I want the olives. The jalapenos.
Give me a little bit of corn if you're feeling a little crazy.
I could take or leave the corn, to be honest.
Put a little cilantro on there.
I hate cilantro.
I
It
love
tastes like
cilantro.
soap. Fuck that up.
I love cilantro.
And then that between chicken fingers.
That's respectable.
As for the best food I've ever had, that's a tough one. Gotta go with the Junior McChicken on that one. No, I'm kidding.
You got a stew? Because I got my least favorite.
I got a stew on this one.
Okay.
Might just be... No, I got it. My
Yeah,
best
he's
food
got
I've ever had, man. Really fucked up nachos, man. It's
that?
gotta be the best food I've ever had.
Like all dressed nachos?
All dressed.
Suit and tie?
Suit and...
Black tie event
Black
nachos?
tie event, formal gala
Yeah,
nachos.
for sure.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, totally.
Chicken fingers are not the best food I've ever had, but they make me happy.
That's totally
Nachos,
fine.
man, incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like how both of our best options were Mexican food.
Because Mexican food's the best genre of food. Least favorite food I've ever had is, I would like to preface by saying I love guacamole so much. Guacamole is
This
awesome.
really is just Mexican food hour.
I know. But I hate avocados with a
That's
burning
fair.
passion. Avocados have the worst, oiliest, like gross texture ever when they're unmashed. As soon as you mash up an avocado, it's delectable.
I agree, yeah.
It's so good.
I hate
but
avocado
avocados
slices.
is like eating slugs. I can't do it. I hate avocado slices. It's
Squished
so
avocado's
nasty.
good.
Squished avocado's delicious. If it's just like cubed avocado or sliced avocado or like eating it with a spoon, no.
Can't do
Get it out of
I
there.
absolutely agree.
It's
I hate
so
it.
gross.
It's not my least favorite, though.
But as soon as you squish her up, it's awesome. That's my least favorite. What's yours?
It's lame nachos.
Oh my god.
I was at a restaurant. I honestly can't remember what restaurant it was. I was with my buddy. I think we were there for one of our friends' birthday, and we were like, damn, I'm hungry. Let's get some nachos. So the two of us ordered nachos. It was just warm chips. No cheese.
No cheese?
No peppers.
Did it have the
nothing.
cheese to dip in?
I think so. But
Okay,
that's not the
yeah,
same.
that's
But
still
it's not the
nachos, but
same.
not really.
It's got to have cheese on it, and then you dip.
It was just chips.
It was just warm chips. It was so sad. I wanted
That's
to cry.
hilarious.
It was like $20 as well. We were like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is it for." It was a lot of warm chips,
Yeah.
but it's just warm chips.
That's so funny.
Just Tostitos. It was.
That's so funny.
That's my least favorite food of all time. Is sad nachos.
Sad nachos.
Just warm chips. That's
Respectable.
boring.
Yeah. I absolutely respect it.
Or cheese pizza. For the same reason.
It's just boring.
Put shit on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Put something on the pizza.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
not gross. It's just boring.
Yeah, respectable.
It's-
Okay, let's spin her again. We're down to two options: Star Wars movie and beverages. Please be beverages, baby. Please, we can't end on beverages. Thank God. Beverages. I'm gonna keep this as brief as I possibly
Yeah,
can.
me too. I can't
The
talk that
best and my favorite and my least favorite are all water. The best drink of all time is a nice, refreshing water, but only a perfect water. My favorite drink of all time is water after being outside, after like needing a glass of water for hours, and you go inside and you chug that first glass of water. You go back for seconds, it's not as good, but that first full chug of water is the best drink on the planet. My least favorite is warm city water. City water, it tastes like chlorine, and when it's warm, it tastes like pool water, and I hate warm city water. That is my least favorite
I hate
drink.
pool water.
All three of mine are water. What about you?
That's fair. Honestly, for the best drink, I gotta go with water. In agreement. My favorite drink, though, brisk iced tea, baby.
Attaboy.
I love brisk iced tea.
It's
so
respectable.
ungodly much. I've legitimately thought about getting like a Camelback and filling it with iced tea. I'm not even fucking with you right now. I haven't done it because I don't want to get diabetes, but I've thought about it.
What's your least favorite though?
It's not so much the drink itself.
Yeah.
It's that first sip. Now you'll know what I'm talking about in a second.
Is it Baja Blast?
No.
Okay.
One of the places you get this is AMW.
Is it American iced tea?
No. Yes.
American iced? Really?
No. Let me finish.
I know what it is. I know what you're gonna say.
So American iced tea and Canadian iced tea are different. In America, they usually call it sweet tea. But when I order it, AMW is the only place in Canada. I consistently forget they have it, but it's not the only place. I order an iced tea. And then I take that sip expecting sweet iced tea,
And
particularly brisk.
the underwhelming.
And it's not that. It's
so funny. No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I actually really like unsweetened iced tea. I make it all the time.
But it's because you know what it's gonna
But I know
yeah.
it's unsweetened iced tea.
When you order iced tea and it's not iced, well, we're Canadian, so it's like that is ice. When I say iced tea, it's sweet iced tea.
Yeah.
Okay,
Beverage. Where the fuck were we?
I don't know. Sorry, I keep
Iced
getting
tea,
phone
I
calls.
think. Making me sad? Fuck it. Good enough.
Yeah. Remove.
Sorry. If this episode seems really disjointed,
Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be.
Best Star Wars
Best
movie.
Star Wars movie.
And Wars
This
movie.
is gonna be so ridiculously easy for me.
Yeah, me too.
The best Star Wars movie, without question, is Empire Strikes Back.
Correct
It is a
answer.
masterpiece. It is a perfect movie. It is nowhere near my favorite Star Wars movie.
Incorrect
Because
answer.
that is Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is phenomenal. And my least favorite is super easy. It's Rise of Skywalker.
You saw that one coming.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Like, that is the easiest, like, ranking. It's so easy. Like, I've got those off the top of my head at any given moment. If you ask me, Liam, what's your 6th favorite Star Wars movie on the street? I'll tell you. I'm not telling you now. You gotta ask me on the street.
That'd also be a different episode.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil the whole Star
We've
Wars
been
ranking.
talking for too long, man.
Yeah, we're about 2 hours into recording. I am exhausted.
I'm so tired.
What are yours?
Empire,
Rise of Skywalker?
Empire, and no, I think Last Jedi might be the one.
Oh, cringe.
Let me finish. Rise of Skywalker is worse.
Oh, right. It's least
But
favorite.
I feel nothing watching it. I just feel numb and hollow.
That's why it's my least favorite.
Last Jedi makes me angry, but there's good moments in it.
Yeah.
But it's close to being really good.
Yeah.
And it just kind of fucks it up.
That's why I think, I don't know, I think Last Jedi is overhated.
I think
But
it is
I
too.
think Rise
but
of
it's still my
Skywalker is
favorite.
just so bad. It's so bad.
It's terrible. It's the worst one.
It's horrendous.
But
It's literally
I
one
feel
of the worst
nothing
movies of all
watching
time.
it though.
It's so bad. Yeah, I totally get that. Last Jedi, at least you feel something. If that something is anger,
Yeah.
that makes it that makes it a little least favorite, I guess.
But Empire Strikes Back, man.
Empire Strikes
it's
Back
the
is the
best
best.
and my favorite.
It is the
It's
best.
Always been my favorite.
It's nowhere near my favorite, but it's the best. Like, without question, it's the most infamous, the most famous.
famous.
The best writing, the best characters, everything. It's just it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a better sequel to its original. It's just better. It's the
amazing.
best.
It's the best one,
But
and it's my favorite.
Return of the
'cause
Jedi,
it's
just
amazing.
serotonin, man. It's so good, and it has
I can-
great elements.
I've
with
talked
Vader
about-
and Anakin or Luke. I mean,
All of these movies, honestly, on my own channel.
I don't want to talk too much
I
about
like
Star Wars because
Return
I'm
of the
saving it for a
Jedi.
big Star Wars episode.
But I like Return of the Jedi. It's really good,
Yeah,
but it's a very deeply flawed movie.
it is hella deeply flawed. I can acknowledge that.
It's a good movie.
It's,
Don't get me
that's
wrong.
why it's not the best. It's just my
you know
favorite.
what? I would call it a very good movie,
It's great.
but it's a deeply flawed one.
Oh yeah, it's like a 10 out of 10.
Yes. No, it's a what? Wait, no.
For quality, it's probably only a I don't know. It's hard to rate
I'd give it a 7. I think.
I'd give it
7
an
or
8, but
No, I'd
it
give
is
7.
on my personal thing, it's 10. But yeah, I don't know. I think that pretty much wraps up Star Wars best, least, and favorite. Like, it's pretty easy.
I think so. Pretty
I don't
straightforward.
want to get to... What happens if you remove it now?
And I want to finish. Wait, what happens if I spin it now?
There's no animation.
Nothing.
It's a circle. Yeah, I don't know. I think that
That about does it.
I
think.
I think I'm good to wrap up the episode there, honestly.
I think so too.
Um,
Another wheel.
This was
Make another wheel.
I liked this concept a lot, and I hope one day we can expand upon it a little bit more. Maybe get another person in here for their opinion. We'll obviously cut down to how many spins
Yes,
there are.
we need to less.
And
you need to stop getting phone calls while
I got
recording.
called like 20 times during this.
And I need to rant less.
Yeah.
And I need to not talk about dinosaurs. And we need to do this on a week where we have no other topics.
I'm gonna cut a lot of this episode, I think, because we talked for 40 minutes at the beginning and then an hour and a half at the end.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm not having a 2-hour episode. But yeah, we'll see.
I'd
what
say
happens.
hour 40 at the most.
Yeah, I'll try to cut it
if
down
we
to an
can.
hour and a half, but we'll see what happens. I don't think that's gonna be able to happen.
Oh no, I think you
Yeah.
can.
Anyways, thank you.
Out.
Yeah, sorry. I won't get phone calls next time. I'll put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Anyways, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of the Very Cool Podcast. Don't worry, I'll do it at the end. But yeah, as always, really appreciate you guys listening.
Mm-hmm.
Take it away.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of some feedback recently, mostly from people we know. But I'm glad people are enjoying the show. We're just gonna keep making them. So
Yeah.
it's been a hot minute since we've done one of these because we were both busy.
Yeah.
Liam was on his 6-day bender. I was busy. So it has just been a hot minute, and we were trying to get a special guest on. It just kept not working out. That'll be
the
next
episode is gonna have a special guest. It's gonna be a really good episode. I'm really, really, really excited for that one. It's probably my most excited episode yet.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, I think that's all. Of course, follow us on everything.
Yes.
I
actually
like Very Cool Podcast on Instagram and Twitter and
or whatever it
YouTube
is.
or whatever.
I realized this just the other day. We've been saying that links are in the description.
They're not in the description.
They're not in there.
That's funny.
I
Looks
thought
like
they
we
were.
gotta do that.
I need
So
to
links
fix
are
it.
for real in the description this time.
Maybe if I remember
Maybe
to
if
fix it.
I'm not gonna do it. So we'll see what happens. But as for that, does that about do it?
I think that about does it.
I think that
This
about
episode's
does it.
Too long.
All right, gang. Thank you very much for listening. We will see you guys in the next episode of Liam's Big Wheel. Gotcha, idiots. Bye-bye.
The Very Cool Podcast.
Yeah, we're recording the podcast right now. We'll be done in like half an hour, 45. Can I what?
Can you leave this in the podcast?
Yeah, I will. I'll give you a shout out.